Hey boosters, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Unite. This has been another relatively long break because I've just been playing but not really getting the opportunity to record. But we're gonna head in because of course you know what it is. Look at the time. I'm a bit late, but it's okay. It is 2:45 p.m., which means that this is update day. And so we're gonna be checking out the update. Supposedly there are some patch notes possibly, as well as the new character, which I will not reveal until the end. Until we get in yet, because it's suspense. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for it to log in here. Here, post-update version. Bug fix, text fix, shop updates. Okay, so this... Wait. Oh, so we don't get patch notes. So I guess there's not gonna be any updates in terms of buffs and nerfs, but there is definitely the shop update. And if you guys have been following the news, you guys should know what it is. So we're gonna head to shop. And Unite Battle Committee. There, boom! Blastoise is a new character. 8,000 coins. That is not too bad. I feel like most new characters are gonna be 8,000, so that's good. So he's a tank character. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be buying him because he is not cheap enough for me to afford, because you guys might or might not know that I am a huge fan of Sylveon, and that's gonna be releasing in the upcoming months as well. So I'm just saving up the money, the coins, to buy Sylveon, as well as buy some health items that fit her the best. But we can look at Blastoise's Pokemon info here. So offense is 2 stars. Oh, his model looks clean. He is a ranged attacker, so his auto attacks are ranged. And defender, I'm assuming that he is special attack based. He is 2 stars offense, 3.5 endurance, 2 mobility, 2 scoring, and 3 support. He already has a Hollowware, which is quite nice. Let's see it. Ooh, this is quite clean. It's like a fat Blastoise gardener man. It's called... Oh, it doesn't even tell. But okay, so we're gonna look at the moves real quick. Number 1 is Water Gun. Similarly to Slowbro's, I think. I think Slowbro also has Water Gun. Yep. So the way it works is, it might be different actually. One thing I noticed is there are a lot of water types in this game. So currently, including Blastoise, there's Greninja already, Cramorant, Blastoise, Slowbro, 4. That's quite a lot. So yeah, let's see. Firstly is Water Gun. Attacks with a shot of water, shoving opponents and decreasing their move speed. That's quite good. As a starting, I would think. Next one, you can upgrade it into Hydro Pump and Water Spout. So Hydro Pump has the user attack by blasting a huge volume of water, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon and shoving them when it hits. So I think shoving means that it will knock up, so that's a good crowd control. So you can just aim it at a large team fight and everyone will be stunned for a few seconds. You can combo it with a Unite move or something like that. So yeah. The upgrade increases damage, pretty standard there. Water Spout is also quite cool. It's like more of an AoE effect, so it's area, as you can see. And it says that it spouts water towards the designated location, decreasing the move speed of opponent Pokemon in the area of effect for a short time, increases damage dealt by the move. Okay, the next one is Skull Bash as the basic attack, which fiercely rams an opposing Pokemon and leaves it unable to attack, so another stun. So Blastoise is kind of like a stun tank. And then there's Surf here, which has the user charge forward on a wave similar to Slowbro's. Unable to attack. Stun, that's the same as Slowbro. Immune to hindrances as well. That's really good. So you can block, for example, Gengar's Hex by using Surf. So that's pretty cool. Upgrade grants a shield for more health. That's really good. And Rapid Spin has the user spin rapidly, changing the mechanics of its basic attack. Wonder what that would be. As well as its Hydro Pump and Water Spout moves. Okay, so it seems like there is some synergy between these moves. We'll have to see which one's the best. The upgrade also reduces the damage the user receives. Blastoise seems really overpowered. The Unite move is Hydro Typhoon. I've seen this in the trailer, however, and it doesn't seem that great, honestly. But we'll see. It has the user spout water to attack while spinning, so it spins like twice and knocks up opponents. So that's good for crowd control. But I feel like with a Unite move, you kind of want more damage, but we'll see how much it does. Torrent is the same as Greninja's, so when the Pokemon's at half or less HP, the attacks are increased. Basic attack boosts at every third attack. That's average compared to the other Pokemon, the same way that it works. And it does continual damage. Okay, so it's like a burn type thing. Decreasing movement speed. Blastoise seems really powerful. On first thought, don't take this as our guide, guys, for now until I test it out. But what I think so far, I think Hydro Pump and Rapid Spin seems really good of a mage type build, mage like attacker. So Blastoise is really cool because the way he seems like super versatile. It seems like he can either be a support character or a like a lane bully, an attacker. So we'll have to see with that. So I think Blastoise is special, so I'm gonna give him some special items. And let's just head in with against a bottom lane. So we will go with a Lucario. Okay, so let's just test it out. So the first build I'm gonna go for is gonna be Hydro Pump and Surf, and then we'll do the other two, and then we'll see which one we think might work best, depending on which one seems the best. Okay, so let's start with Water Gun. Oh, so this Water Gun is different to Slowbro's Water Gun, because this Water Gun you don't need to charge it up like Slowbro does. And his early game base attacks do really good damage. That third attack especially. Let's try Skull Bash. Ooh, okay, it stuns for quite a good amount. Yeah, those basic attacks do insane amounts of damage. That could mean that it is a physical attacker, because usually special attackers have low like basic attack because their special attack is strong and their basic attacks are more physical based, as in like the small hits, not the charged up ones. Yeah, the Water Gun is quite good of a starting move. I'm not sure which one's better between Water Gun and Skull Bash. Let's see if it... Oh! Water Gun does AoE, guys. Okay, so we have Hydro Pump. Let's use that. And we're... Oh, that does really good damage. Oh, so, Skull Bash does have a delay, so you will need to practice Squirtle a little bit, just to make sure that you're timing the Skull Bash as well. Let's see if we can get this in. Nice. Let's poke. Ooh, I don't know. I'm kinda... I don't know if I like the delay on the Skull Bash. So maybe the Rapid Spin, if it's similar in any way, it might not be good. But we're gonna be testing Surf off first anyway, so... Oh, you're not gonna get that. Let's see the Surf. Oh, so you know how Slowbro's Surf goes, like, really short of a distance? It pretty much goes, like, half of what Blastoise ones does. This one, I think Slowbro's one is better, to be honest. I mean, this one does knockback, so it's like an X scissor where you can push the opponents back into your base. So if you look like this, look, it would push him back quite far. So that's really good. I think, no, this Surf is better, for sure. Yeah, this Surf actually does really good damage. Blastoise is insane. I think the build, as of now, Hydro Pump plus Surf seems really solid. Look at that chunk of damage, guys. And also this third basic attack is a really good one because it does like small chips of damage in a quick succession. So then it's really good for stealing camps. So I think Blastoise overall, insanely strong as of now. Might be better than Snorlax. I think he would be, in my opinion. Because he basically can do whatever Snorlax does. Look, he can push so far. He can push you so far back. And does quite, like, really good damage with Hydro Pump as well. Look, you can just, like, push the creeps to your side so that they have no chance of, like, getting it. So look, and now we can see if we can take Dreadnought. Now hindrances don't affect Dreadnought, so that's one thing, but it still does good damage. Surf is also really good for stealing, and so is Hydro Pump. So Blastoise basically has the full package because he can steal, he can last hit, he can tank, he also can do insane amounts of damage. So he's basically the full package, you might say. I'm gonna Unite move, let's see it. Oh, so it does damage only on the first hit, guys. Look, that's really good damage. So the Unite move is interesting. It actually does really solid damage. The one thing is that, of course, it doesn't do damage on the second hit, I think. It's just as a knock-up. But the damage on Surf is crazy, guys. Blastoise is like a tank that might have less health, I think, but it has insane damage compared to other tanks like Snorlax and Slowbro. Look, it's so easy to steal different camps. Look, like, Lucario's literally not getting any at all. And I can just catch up like that. And there's no escaping from Blastoise. Like, he's really good as a tank. He's hard to kill. But also he has the Surf that he can basically catch up to anyone and also can push you back. So that's insane. You know how X-Scissor is more of a like knockback, guys? Blastoise does both knockback and gives a good dash. Blastoise might be the best. Oh, and the Hydro Pump also knocks back. This is actually cracked. Look, you can knock back. Wait, let's try that again. Wait for. Look, we can Surf knockback and then also Hydro Pump knockback. Look, that pushes back, and then you can just. Blastoise is actually insane. I would say it's the best tank. And now this is nothing like Gardevoir, because with Gardevoir I definitely did feel the issues it currently struggles with, which was the early game weakness. But Blastoise seems strong like all the way throughout, just like how Snorlax is. He might fall off a little bit in late game, but that's what all tanks do, like Snorlax as well. So there's really no bad thing about Blastoise. Also, guys, I noticed that with the Surf ability, if you guys closely watch, you can actually jump off in any direction. So if I'm going to the right here, I can jump to the left. Look, you just hold like your joystick away, and then you'll basically get a jumping mechanic also, so you can escape even more. So if you want to escape, you can also jump more to that side, so then it's even more damage. And I'm gonna Unite move. Boom. Look at that. Really, really good damage. Especially if you're in like Zapdos here, for example, and you're going against so many people. It's just gonna be really easy to kill and help for the team fights, because you're knocking up everyone for 2 hits worth of time, but at the same time doing like really good chunks of damage. And we're not gonna get Zapdos here because we came a little late, but look at the endurance that Blastoise has. That is absolutely insane, guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna be testing out the other build, which I personally think I would like more, because I quite like abilities where you have to aim with the area of effect circle, because it kind of limits to more high skilled players. So we're gonna test that out right now, and see which one's better. Maybe if Shell Smash or whatever it was, I think Shell Bash, if that turns out to be not as strong, we can try combinations of, for example, Surf and Water Spout. But at the moment, I think Surf and Hydro Pump are really good in terms of synergy and the playstyle, basically. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna test out Skull Bash to start to see which one's better. I think Water Gun's better, guys. So take Water Gun in early game for sure. Skull Bash is also really hard to play because you are basically like predicting a lot of the movements. So it's gonna be hard to lane a little bit maybe with Skull Bash as the starting move, because it's kind of hard to predict where the enemies go, especially early game when the objectives haven't really spawned yet. But Blastoise is a god at stealing camps, so that's one thing to keep in mind. If you're playing against a Blastoise, it's gonna be really hard for you to steal different camps, like creeps. Wait, you don't know? You play ROV.
I call it tower.
Huh? Tower?
Fish.
Like the wild Pokemon, you call that tower? Okay, let's try Water Spout, guys. Oh, so it does like a raining effect. So far, it doesn't seem as strong, but oh! Actually, I take that back. Blastoise might be a really good mage character. I am actually thinking about possibly buying him because of this ability mainly. I don't want... We'll see. If the meta forms in the way that this move, the Water Spout, is the stronger option of the two, then I will definitely see if I can buy Blastoise, because it seems pretty strong, similarly to Cramorant's thingy, his Whirlpool. So that could be really interesting. If this turns out to be quite similar to... Oh, Rapid Spin seems quite cool. So you get a movement speed... Wait, actually it might not be a movement speed bonus. If you want mobility, Surf's definitely the better one. I just want to test how good Water Spout is at dealing damage to camps. Oh, okay, so it is really good. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. So when you are in Rapid Spin, your basic attacks, they are kind of weird because they turn to like a new basic attack, basically. Let me show you guys. So it's like more of a melee one. So then your moves, they become like spins, AoE around your body. So let me just showcase that. If you guys look at the water when I'm spinning, that's how it is. Oh, okay guys, so if you want a comparison, this build for Blastoise is like more of a Crustle type build, if you guys can make the comparison, because Crustle also has Stealth Rocks, and that is basically what Water Spout is. Now, Blastoise's Water Spout is gonna be similarly to how Stealth Rock works. So basically, your attacks are less likely to hit Pokemon with mobility, such as Lucario. So Blastoise is really cool in the way that you can kind of... I feel like both of his movesets are really viable. And it really depends on what Pokemon you're playing against. So if you're playing against like a Lucario that can literally just dash out of your Water Spouts, then you definitely want to take Hydro Pump instead. But if you're playing with like slower Pokemon, for example, ones that don't have dashes like mages, if you're laning against them, then definitely take Water Spout. Because Water Spout can actually do really well against other mage characters like maybe Cramorant or Pikachu or Ninetales, along those lines. It also does pretty good damage to creep, similarly to how Stealth Rocks also does so. Oh, and you also can cancel the Rapid Spin. I think that Water Spout is basically a Stealth Rock that slows and does a little bit less damage, but is still really good. Oh, and another thing, Rapid Spin changes the way your abilities also work, so I'm not sure how that works particularly well. Like, I don't know what the mechanics of it are. Okay, so regularly, Water Spout is an AoE that kind of like makes rain effects. But if you do... Oh, okay, so if you are in Rapid Spin mode, then your abilities, once upon use, they will do like a V type of water beam. Look, if I do it, there, you guys see the V beam? It will create a V, and I'm assuming it should do a lot of damage, because abilities are quite, like, worth. And if they don't do good damage, then I don't really see the point in using your abilities during Rapid Spin, and then Rapid Spin will kind of be less useful. I feel like it doesn't do much damage, to be honest. I think that Unite move was not well timed, but it's okay. Nice. We're just gonna kill these creeps. Yeah, it doesn't do much damage, so I would recommend not to use your abilities during Rapid Spin. I think that's the way to go. I really like Blastoise's animation. Oh, wait, guys, so if you use your first ability and then you use Rapid Spin right after, I think it refreshes the cooldown. So let me test it out here. So put down that and then use this. Yep, it completely refreshes. So then now you can use the Water Spout. So that's really good of a thing. So maybe that's gonna be the like pinpoint of why Rapid Spin might be good. That's gonna be the main benefit that Rapid Spin has. I'm gonna Unite move. Look at that damage and that knockback. Can we get Zapdos before it kills us? Yeah, so you can just use yes, nice. So you can just use Rapid Spin as a kinda ability refresh. Yeah, and when using your abilities during Rapid Spin, you don't really get much benefit out of it, so I would stay away from doing that. So you could definitely just use Rapid Spin as a cooldown refresher. Okay, so that round we... I think Blastoise is viable with both techniques. But I think the way that Blastoise You know how Crustle has Stealth Rocks, but also Shell Smash, boosting its attack? I feel like Blastoise's Water Spout just doesn't do as much damage and will not be as effective. So I think the best way to go is definitely to go with Hydro Pump instead of the other move, the Water Spout. But between Surf and Rapid Spin, I think it's really a decision that you can make. I would personally pick Surf because it just does more damage, but also it knocks the opponent super far where you aim it, so then it's like a X Scissor that pushes you back, but like much better. So I think, okay, these are gonna be the rules that I come up with when playing Blastoise. If you are going to play as a attacker, so suppose your team has a tank already in that lane and you still want to play Blastoise, then you should go with Rapid Spin and Hydro Pump. But if you are gonna go with a tank build, like for support like Slowbro does, then you should definitely go for Hydro Pump and Surf. Okay, so I'm gonna try out that build right now. Let's see, as a attacker for the lane, let's see how well this combo does. So Rapid Spin plus Hydro Pump. Oh guys, I also noticed just now, look at Skull Bash's cooldown. So every third auto attack, the cooldown will reduce by about 1 second, or 2 seconds actually. So that's gonna be really good. I wanna see if that is the case with the other moves. So I'm gonna try out Rapid Spin. Okay, so let's test it out here. So Rapid Spin. One, two. Yeah. So Rapid Spin also gets the cooldown reduction by about 1 second. So that's gonna be really good. I think a good pairing would probably be Blastoise plus Blissey, or maybe plus Ninetales, because that way you can keep spamming Rapid Spin and it will do insane amounts of damage. Because Rapid Spin's basic attacks are definitely way stronger than the regular ones. So you might want to run Blastoise and either Blissey or Ninetales, just because they boost your basic attack speed, which means that you would be able to refresh the cooldown much faster. Okay, let's score and then we'll see how much damage he can do to Dreadnought. I think Blastoise has some snipe potential. Let's see if this hits Dreadnought. Doesn't seem like it does as of now. Let's try again. Yeah. Okay, so they just made Blastoise not able to snipe. So that's a little of a bummer. Because you can't actually hit Dreadnought if like the other team is surrounding it a lot from the bushes. Oh, but Hydro Pump does do so much damage to Dreadnought, so that's really good. Oh, okay guys, so for when you're in rapid spin mode, Hydro Pump and what's the other one? Hydro Pump and Water Spout have different effects when used in rapid spin mode. So you guys saw with Water Spout, when in rapid spin mode, it did like a V type attack, a V-shaped water blast. Well, with Hydro Pump, it does a big whirlpool, so that's much stronger. So yeah, it pretty much confirms that you definitely should take Hydro Pump over Water Spout. And Surf and Rapid Spin really depends on whether you're trying to do a lot of damage, if your team has enough damage yet or not. So yeah, but you definitely take Hydro Pump. Yep, and the Rapid Spin, I think Rapid Spin is absolutely insane for if you're like a lane attacker, or Blastoise can actually jungle well because of the cooldown reset potential on the Rapid Spin. I'm really enjoying Blastoise, but I don't think I'm gonna buy him. Just for the reason that I like to play like mage-like characters, and Blastoise is similar to that, but I really wanted Water Spout to be more powerful and less like a copy of Stealth Rocks, because that way I can just play Crustle to get the same effects. Yeah, Hydro Pump just does so much damage, honestly. It's like doing as much damage as, for example, a Solar Beam. That's a good comparison. It does as much damage as a Solar Beam, just that it has less range, but more width. So Solar Beam is harder to play because it has less width, but has better like snipe potential and can steal Dreadnought. So Venusaur is kind of like a stealer, but if you want to play Blastoise, you can. Has really similar effects. I think Blastoise is better in terms of a 1v1 combat situation. So out of the two, Blastoise would win. But if you're playing solo queue and you need to steal objectives with things like Venusaur's Solar Beam, then Venusaur's the better one, for sure. Okay, let's head to the middle. Yep, so this Crustle's already here. Boom, we got the snipe. Yeah, Blastoise does really good damage. Yep, Blastoise is definitely really solid. I think, honestly, Rapid Spin's more fun than Surf, but both are extremely, extremely fun and also good. There are so many Pokeballs here. Let me just collect them up and see if I can go score. Nice. Yeah, Blastoise definitely is really fun. So yeah, you guys should definitely get him if you are not waiting for another character, like I am with Sylveon. Nice, so that was really good and fun. That's gonna be it, guys. I might have another video coming up with battling against a Blastoise if I do get a game, but other than that, I think that should be it. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!